In many cases, selecting the development environment as a technology stack is already selected for you, and it's not up to you to make the decision. However, if you need to recommend a technology stack, or even if you don't need to publish your app yet, it's important to create a publish build. Why do you need to create a publish build? Because you want to see a realistic version of your app and how it's going to be working. You already seen when we created a publish build before, you have the bundle size and you have the par size with change, and those changes and the build process may break your app, and it may not work, or it may not work as you think that it's works. So it's important to get a publish build often, even if you're not ready to go to production. Now, when it comes to deciding on the technology and what to pick, there are many options, paid and free options in terms of publishing your work, and it really becomes overwhelming if you need to pick a technology yourself. Additionally, you have options of using React single page application or server-side renderings, and there's many other options. You can also decide if you want it fully configured servers to put your technology on. For example, you can put your React single page application on SSR on Ubuntu or on Windows, or you can go serverless with no configuration solution as well. What it really boiling down to is what other technologies you need to integrate with, usage, cost, maintenance, the locales of languages that you're going to be deployed on, your personal preferences, your team's experience, the community supports, and many other options. To try to give you a way to look at it, I created this high-level activity diagram that can help you decide how to pick your publishing options from the start to the finish. So as you can see here, we have the start, and then you can decide if you're going to go single page application or server-side rendering, and you can add more. Those are not just the two options I want to point it out. Then when you make that decision, then you need to decide if you're going, for example, with single page application, what are you going to use? You're going to use Create React App, React Boilerplate, React Slingshot, or just start from scratch and create your own configuration on your own instead of using a boilerplate. Then if you decide with the single on server-side rendering, the three main options are Next.js, Razzle, Gatsby, or you can also start from scratch. And then after you make that decision, you need to look at the cost, and it can become tricky. Most of the options out there, they let you start for free, but then you start paying when the usage grows. So you need to really start thinking about it and see what the cost is, especially when with the anticipated users and the anticipated resource that you're going to be using. The section here can be broken down to creating and publishing SSR with Next.js, creating and publishing single page application with Create React App, and some helpful debug and profiling tools.